Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're here with Jay Jenkins, owner of AllPro Trophy. Jay, can you tell everyone how long you've owned your business and what type of trophy and plaques you make?
I have owned AllPro Trophy since 1983. It's kind of funny. Back in there, I was on a softball team. We traveled all over the country and played some pretty serious softball, and we won a lot of trophies. And I would always complain about the size and the way they looked, and how we paid this money to get in this tournament, and we won this little cheap trophy. So some people finally started telling me that, well, why don't you just go in business and make your own? And I said, well, I will. And so that's what I did. I started in 1983, and so I guess that's about 38 years. That's longer than the average trophy business lasts, which is average one lasts about 2.5 years. So I guess I've lasted longer, but I don't make as many trophies as I used to. I used to do all the city sports, park and recreation trophies, which was, a lot during the year. But of course, after I got elected as city councilman, that's a conflict of interest. So I lost about 1/3 of my business there, but that's okay. But I still do trophies, but I do a lot of plaques, any type of award. I do a lot of plates and things that I put on things for people. They just need a little metal plate to attach to something, and anything like that. But I can do pretty much any size trophy. I think my largest trophy I've ever built was 10 feet tall. It would not fit in this room. I built it in 2 pieces, and we had to assemble it out there. It was at Coosa Pines golf course. It was for a golf tournament that they had out there, and I had to put together out there. What they did with it, where they put it, I don't know, but it had to be 10 feet tall. That's all I know. So, but that's probably the largest one I've done. But it runs a full gamut, whatever you need.
Can you convey a time where you were making a trophy or a plaque for somebody and it become a special memory for you?
Well, there are a lot of very unique things that I have done. I wouldn't necessarily say it was a trophy, but I did, of course, I did a 60th anniversary plaque from my mother and dad, and from my brother and sister and myself, and of course they had their picture on it. So when they passed away, I ended up with it, and that's hanging on the wall. So that's pretty special to me. But also, one of the biggest things, I also do solid bronze plaques, like memorial plaques that hang on walls and buildings. Are very expensive. I don't actually do them, but I have the company contacts that do, and I order them, and I'm kind of the middleman because you can't just get them yourself. But actually the city seal in the council chambers, I was actually commissioned by the city to do that before I got elected to the council. And I don't know if you've seen it, but it is a huge round bronze seal right in the front there. That thing weighs about 150 to 175 pounds just the seal. So they got it on a pretty strong wall. But that's probably and of course when I did that, I had no idea I'd ever be sitting up there as a city councilman. So, I look at that every time I come in, and I'm pretty proud of that.
How much advance notice do you need in order to make a trophy or a plaque?
It depends on how busy I am. I do these by myself. I have no one employed. I do it by myself, and I do it at my house. So I'm probably a little cheaper than most. I do all the work there. A lot of times I can turn them around. Depends on how busy I am. I can do it in a couple of days, but it also depends on how many of them. Yeah. I mean, just one simple thing I could probably turn around in a couple of days most of the time, but just have to call and I can let you know. I've never failed in 38 years to tell somebody that I have them something that I didn't have them on that date. So I'm not going to give you I always tell people, I have people that call me every year for the same thing, and they know to call me about 3 or 4 weeks in advance, just in case because if I'm stacked up with a lot of other stuff, I'm not gonna put you in front, so, and sometimes it does get real busy, so, give me some notice if you can.
Do you deliver, or do people need to schedule a pickup, or?
Well, once again, people pretty much come and pick them up, but, like this trophy right here, this is a Christmas parade trophy from last year that didn't get used for the chamber. And since I come up here every week to a Rotary meeting, when I get these trophies done, I usually deliver them up here, so it's kind of convenient. And on large orders, I do deliver some if they're here in town, but most of the time people just come by and pick them up. But we could probably arrange it if they had to be delivered.
Tell people how they can get in touch with you.
Call me. Best way to get in touch with me is call my cell phone. It's 205-913-0709. 205-913-0709. Or you can email me, which is, email is my name, J-A-Y, not just a J, J-A-Y Jenkins @centurytel.net. Or you can text me on my cell phone, or I still have a home phone listed under my business and my name. So if you looked in the phone book, you'll probably find me there right now. I don't know how much longer I'll keep that, but right now I'm still there. So anyway.
All right. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, I'm just, trophy business is not really a big money making thing for me, but I've done this so long, and people pretty much like my stuff. If they've used me, they pretty much come back, and I take pride in putting out a quality product. I can't stand the plaque that's sideways, the plate sideways on the board, or the engraving is messed up. It bothers me. I'm more of a perfectionist, so I like to do quality work, and it's more of a I wouldn't say a hobby. I hope it's more than a hobby, but it takes a lot of time to do this stuff. But I enjoy it, and I enjoy people's faces when they see a good-looking plaque or a good-looking trophy. People are usually happy when I deliver my stuff, so that's good to see.
Well, thank you for your time, and everybody be sure to call Jay for all your trophy and plaque needs. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate what you and the chamber do in every way.